Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please be joined by Leigh Madsen from the Ashland Community Resource Center. Leigh, great to see you. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for inviting me here
today. It is absolutely my pleasure. So tell us, what is the ACRC and how did it come about?
Well, the Ashland Community Resource Center is a place where we hope to be able to attract low-income and homeless people in Ashland. The services that people are on the streets and who are low income, housing assistance, food assistance, utility assistance, some of the other things that people need are primarily located in Medford today. So if you want to get assistance with rental, you'd have to get in your vehicle, drive all the way to Medford, take a bus. Takes a lot of money, takes a lot of time, and oftentimes the first interview with an organization, even ours, is let's fill out the paperwork and see what we can do to you, come back another day. So we want to bring those services to Ashland.
Sure. Okay. And so there wasn't something like this, kind of a one-stop shop, if you will, in Ashland before?
There was one a long time ago called the ICCA that went out of business. The Ashland residents have been in desperate need of a place to come and find these resources, and that's what we have to offer.
Okay, all right. So will you be able to meet immediate emergency needs, or is yours a all the time help stop, if you will? Right
now, we have a limited amount of resources available for immediate needs. We have been able to assist a couple of families in finding temporary shelter in a hurry. We do have some sleeping bags available, although that's limited.
Sure.
So that's part of it. The biggest part, what we're going to be able to do is if you come in and you're homeless, we can find a program that will house you. Often that time will take a week, sometimes a month, sometimes a little longer, depending on available funds.
Wow.
If you came in, we may be able to get you assistance in energy. I will have bus passes. I don't have them today, so people that are without transportation can come in, get a bus pass to be able to go to work, go other places, visit the doctors, make those things. So we'll have some of both.
Oh, very good. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. Much more with Leigh in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, here with Leigh Madsen from the Ashland Community Resource Center. So, Leigh, do you guys have dormitory facilities? Will you serve meals?
No, we're not designed to do dormitories, sleepover, warming shelter. We're not going to serve meals. If you came in the morning, I have a cup of coffee, a tea. Sometimes I'll have some cakes or cookies there, but we're really not designed to be that type of dormitory sleepover situation.
Okay, and so obviously we're talking about Ashland. Does Medford have this type of facilities, and so you're strictly trying to focus on Ashland?
Right now, the Access is the primary provider of all the services for the homeless, but there's others, Community Works, Madsen Project. We will have a relationship with each of those providers so that the people in Ashland and Talent, which is our primary coverage area, can come into our location. They can sign up for those services. I'll have a caseworker there from Access. I have a volunteer from the Madsen Project will be there. I have a volunteer from the Veterans Organization that will be there. So you'll be able to come in, you'll be able to meet with volunteers from those organizations, caseworkers from those organizations. The caseworks that are currently managed out of Medford will be able to be managed in our location.
Okay, very good. Now, is this something you're just getting off the ground? How long have you been doing this?
This relationship with Access started a long time ago, but we had our grand opening last Thursday. Right. The first day the center was open was Tuesday, and we were already in the process of housing people and finding people emergency shelters. So we've had a great reception, both by our guests and by the community.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. So obviously, I'm assuming you guys are in need of donations. Are you also looking for volunteers? How can people help?
I would love to have volunteers. Right now, I have enough on a day-to-day basis, but I would really like to have volunteers that could come in the future, and I will always accept donations. Our funding left us $33,000 below our budget over 2 years, so if people could give us donations of sleeping gear, money, if you call and you tell me what you have, I can tell you if you can use it or not. So.
Absolutely. Okay, and now if people are interested in getting in touch with you, you guys have an email, correct?
I have an email that's acrc@accesshelps.org.
Very nice. Leigh, great to meet you. Thank you so much for coming down. Appreciate
it. Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.